What's up, guys? Lucas here. I am getting ready to eat some dinner. It is 7 o'clock. I did not even realize it was 7 o'clock. Jesus Lord. But yeah, getting ready to eat some dinner because I'm hungry. I'm starving. I had a little McDonald's earlier today because I was wanting some McDonald's. And it was funny, Mark bet me, or he's like, if you eat 14 Big Macs, I'll pay for them all. I was like, I could do it, but I'm not going to. I don't want to do that. But yeah, just gonna probably watch, I don't know what I'm gonna watch tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna watch, but it's New Year's Eve. I'm not doing anything, that's for sure, because I don't got anything going on. All my friends live in other states. So, what's going on, guys? So, I'm watching the Taylor Swift Reputation tour on Netflix. It's really weird because, like, I don't know. It's emotional. I don't know. It's cool seeing it again, because I haven't, like, obviously, well, okay, I would say I haven't watched it, but I've watched my vlog a bunch of times from that night, and it's just, like I said, it's just weird watching it again, because that night is so memorable, and so, embedded into my brain, just that whole day is, and I mean, I'll be honest with you, I don't remember a lot of my vlogs. I remember the memorable ones, obviously. But, like, that day, that exact day, that Taylor's, that whole concert that day, I remember from the moment I woke up to the moment I got home. And, a lot of it is because I think I wish I could redo parts of that night, but, obviously you can't turn back time. Well, I can with shaving, I can look younger, but, you know, that's different. But, yeah, but still, like, I wouldn't change going for the world. It's just really cool to watch again, and it's flashbacks to that, and you can, like, remember, you know, I remember how I felt when a song came on, and I remember my feelings, and should I record this song, should I not record this song, just a bunch of things. I'll talk a little bit more about it in a little bit, because I'm going to do, kind of like a year in review here in a little bit, but yeah, just thought I'd let you know. I still have like an hour left, and I've been watching for an hour and 13 minutes. Hour and 13 is Taylor Swift's lucky number. Also my lucky number, which is weird. Very weird. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I've been really thinking about how I want to sum up 2018 and how I want to go into 2019. And for me, 2018 was a year that really showed me how strong I am, and it taught me to be strong for my family. It's 2018, man. Let's kind of go month by month in a way. I mean, January, February, March was a lot of me just battling eczema and trying to get a cure for that, because I was so torn up, and I'll give you guys the honest truth here. There was times I did not want to vlog. I wanted to, because I felt like I looked hideous. And I know that sounds stupid and ridiculous, but it's the truth. That's how I felt, because my face was broken out, and it's still broken out to this day, with eczema, but it's something that I had to learn to live with, and learn that I'm not always going to be handsome. That's a joke, kind of. But, yeah, that was my January, February, March, was just literally trying to overcome that, and be strong, and be healthy, and be not, like, my hands now are great, but they were so broken, and just, yes, broken, okay, I had to put a wrestling thing in there, broken, and just stupid, and I hated them, and I hated going out in public because they were so dry. Nothing I did helped. I was literally going to doctor after doctor, and they didn't know what to do, and then I finally, down the road, I had an allergy test to figure out what was wrong, but, yeah, so April was Wrestlemania month, and that literally lasted a whole month for me, and I remember just being so excited to go to Wrestlemania. Also in January, February, March is when I was getting a lot of iron, and my iron was so low, so I was going to the iron people every day, I believe it was. Was it a week? A day? I don't remember what it was. It was like every day, I think. So, maybe every week. I don't really remember. I don't remember. I'm losing my mind. But, so, I remember buying the tickets for WrestleMania during that. And I was so excited, like, when I bought them. And my mom kind of, like, I don't even know, like, why she really even decided to, like, pay for this trip. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. She paid for the trip. Because it was my 1 year anniversary for my transplant, and that's what she wanted to gift Kevin and I, and it was just so cool and so nice of her to do that, and I still remember, like, her telling me, and I cried a little bit, and when we bought the tickets for everything, that was cool, and I remember that so well, so vividly, and then the trip down to New Orleans was so much fun. And it was so that whole, like, day before I left was so crazy because I was still going to doctors about my eczema, and, like, I literally that day was so packed. I was up at like 4:30 a.m. that morning, editing, getting videos ready, making pictures, doing all this kind of stuff. Then I had to come home, pack, and then I had to drive up to Kevin's. I drove up to Kevin's, and then didn't get to bed till like 12:30, and then he woke me up at 1:30 to leave. We got taken off, and that was just like such a good trip to WrestleMania, and everybody that I met, and I loved, that whole time. I got to meet all my favorite superstars. I got to meet Ruby Riott. I should put pictures in, but I don't have enough, like, I guess I could do it still, but I got to meet, like, Ruby Riott. I got to meet the Iconics. I got to meet Rhino. Just so many people that I got to meet. It was just so cool, and I love that so much. Getting to meet these people, and I got to give them a Star Strong bracelet, and I got to kind of tell them about my life and, like, why I had these, and it just was the extra little moments that I had with all these people to do this, and to talk to them, and just, be so grateful for them in my life, and thanking them for getting me through so much. Because wrestling, like, everybody always asks me, like, why do I watch wrestling? Why do I still watch wrestling? Even though I don't really watch it that much anymore, but why do I still watch wrestling? Wrestling has always been there for me when I had nobody for me, or nobody there, like, no friends or anything. Wrestling was there, and I had wrestling, and it was something that I could look forward to every Monday night, and then every Friday night. But yeah, that's just one thing that I remember about that. And then WrestleMania was so incredible. I got to see Ronda Rousey's debut. I got to see Daniel Bryan return to the ring after like 2 years, and that was just so. That whole weekend was amazing, guys. And then I got accepted to college. Got accepted to Flo State University in April, and that was just crazy. And in March, I guess that happened in March, but April is when I kind of started getting the things rolling. And literally, guys, I'm just gonna tell you guys this: Full Sail, like, that's what I was talking about. There's a lot of negativity surrounding Full Sail, but my experience so far has been good. They literally call me. I'm seeing spots. They literally call me like once a week to just talk to me and ask how I'm doing, and Mindy has been so helpful with me, and she would call me when my grandma wasn't doing so great. She would call and ask how my grandma was, like, almost every day, it felt like, which was just so cool and so kind. And I feel like any other school you would not get that from. You wouldn't get the personalization, I guess, from them. Mindy even sent me a card when I broke my leg. So yeah, that was April. About WrestleMania. Literally, I'm kind of glad we didn't go to SmackDown, because Tuesday morning I woke up with a severe cold. It was terrible. It sucked. Literally, it was the worst cold ever. And then May, June, nothing really happened in those times. That's when my grandma started getting worse, so I just really spent a lot of time with her and talked to her and hung out with her and stuff like that. because those were the moments that you're going to cherish forever, and I do cherish those moments. Just hanging out with her, watching Jeopardy, or Price is Right, or what else, another one? Let's Make a Deal. And then, yeah, Megan said May, June, nothing really went on. I was supposed to go to Florida in June, and because my grandma was getting sick, I didn't want to go and leave her. Like, my mom didn't want to leave her, I didn't want to leave her either. So, that was a thing. And then July came, and I still remember July 1st and 2nd were, like, two really weird, crazy days in my life. Like I had mentioned before, I remember that Taylor Swift concert so vividly, but like I said, I'd get more into it now, and here it is. So I remember that morning, or like 2 nights before, I had messaged Haley and said, oh, look, Taylor Swift's trucks are at the truck stop and where we live, which happens to be my mom's work. And like I sent her pictures and videos, and like was freaking out because that's one of our common interests is Taylor Swift. And I just remember sending those to her, and she was so excited, and we just were chatting back and forth, and then we hung out, I think, the 2nd, and we were just talking and hanging out, and we were at the park with her daughter, and I go, oh yeah, Taylor Swift's in Chicago tonight. She's like, oh yeah, that's true. And then I was like, I'm gonna look up tickets just to see how much they are, and they were literally, like, I think $85 we spent on tickets, which is awesome. So I bought them up, and this is, the funny thing is about this, and I told Haley this not too long ago. Haley didn't know she could go because she didn't know she had a babysitter for her daughter, and I literally bought the tickets at that moment, which is probably kind of stupid to do because I might not have been able to go. There we go. Speak, Lucas. You can speak. You're a natural human being. Anyway, so then we drove to Chicago, and that was so great. And I'm not even really going to get into all that because it's in the vlogs. It's literally in the vlogs. And I know there's so much stuff that I'm missing. And then August was kind of... August to now. Oh, hold on. I'll do August and I'll do September. Because September is major. So... August was kind of a down month. That's when my grandma really started getting worse and worse and worse. And it just really sucked. And she unfortunately passed away the 29th of August, 2018. And it just really... like, there's no words to describe, like, how I still, and I've never told anybody this, but it's still, like, not real. Like, I still feel like I'm gonna wake up in the morning, and I'm gonna see her sitting in the couch, or on her chair, or something like that, but it's still not real, to me, and it's one of those things that I don't think will ever become real. No matter how many times, like, I know that it happened, it's just one of those things that I don't ever feel like will be real. And then that was just such a weird, like, time in my life, too, this 2018 has been weird, let's just put it that way. And then September came around, was a hard month, and I was getting excited in September because, I was supposed to go to Florida in October to November, for some stuff, and we all know what happened the end of September. I broke my leg. Yes. That was not fun. That's another thing, like, I remember most of that day, too, vividly, and I can just, like, still think about it, and I hate myself so much for that, for breaking my leg, because the opportunities that I would have gotten out of being able to go to Florida would have been so cool, and the vlogs would have been so good. But instead you got me laying in my bed half the time, hopped up on Oxycontin. But, yeah. Anyway, then that leads us really to now, because I've been healing for the last, 3 or 4 months, and I just saw a flashlight. That was weird. That's what I've been doing for the last 3 or 4 months, is just healing and therapy and trying to get my mind right and getting ready for Florida, because so that's coming up. So look forward to that. And the vlog's not over yet. I know I've been talking for probably like 25 minutes, it feels like. Okay, 13 minutes. Again, the number 13 is coming up very extensively right now. 2018 has been weird. 2018 has been really weird. But anyway, guys, that's my year in review. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Also in December, Matt and Paul came from Vegas, which was so cool and so awesome. They literally did not have to do that, and it was such a weird, like, thing. And I remember Paul calling me and being like, "Hey, what are you doing in like a couple weeks?" And I was like, "I don't know, nothing." And he's like, "Well, I think me and Matt are gonna come out and hang out for a few days," and that they did, and that was like really another cool part. Like, especially helped me with my healing, I think, so much, because they really didn't have to, but they did, and I still think I'm so thankful for that they did that. But yeah, that's another thing that happened in December. I said nothing happened in December, but that happened in December. Guys, it's not even 10 o'clock yet, and I'm already super tired. I think I'm going to finish watching this. I got 20 minutes left, and then I'm going to go to bed, probably. I might turn on the TV just to watch, like, Rockin' New Year's Eve or something, just for the last hour, 45 minutes to an hour, just because I just want to see the ball drop, but I'm probably going to be laying down for that, because, like I said, I'm super tired. I hope today's video was kind of cool for you guys to take a look back at my year, and I think I'm going to do, like, a thing at the end. Maybe. I don't know yet if I'm going to do it. Like, thanking everybody. Just, like, a quick thank you to everybody who made this year possible. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So, I might actually work on that here in just a minute, but while I watch this. But I have to go to the bathroom right now, so I'm going to go do that. TMI? I don't know. Alright, guys, so I just got done watching the Taylor Swift show, or concert. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. If you guys are a fan of Taylor Swift, didn't get to see the tour, definitely check that out. If you are just a fan of Taylor Swift in general, check it out. If you've seen the tour, check it out, because you can relive the entire tour, or the entire show, which is really, really cool, and I really enjoyed that about it. Yeah, I don't know. It was just a great, great concert. But I'm going to go to bed, guys. Thank you again for another great year of vlogging. I mean, okay, not so great year. A decent year of vlogging. It's 2018 was the longest 10 years of my life. But memorable, to say the least. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for watching so much. I will see you guys in year 6. Which is tomorrow, but whatever. Year 6 of vlogging. Year 6 is going to be the best year yet, trust me. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you had a fantastic day. Stay safe out there, guys. Peace and rock on.